my god.
Are we ready?
We're back.
And we're back! Did I do it good? Was that good?
It was a little weird, but yeah.
No, that was fine.
Dude, it's been so long.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the first time we've seen each other in forever.
No.
No, I know.
No, it's not. But this is the first time we're doing a fucking... Don't touch it. I don't know what you did, but something happened. Okay, we're fucking redoing that.
Well, take two.
Laptops, touch screens.
It looks like we're... Are you serious?
No.
Just put it down there.
I'm just putting it down.
Dude, this is gonna be a funny end bit.
We'll edit this part out.
Yeah.
Alright. This is good.
I think
good
we're...
start. Okay, and now you're tangled up in all the cords?
Alright.
Are we...
We're good.
Alright, we ready?
Shit, yeah.
I think we're
Alright.
back.
And we're back. How are we doing today? Was that good?
I love the contrast between how I started in the last one and how I started now.
Yeah, I think it went better with the second take.
Yeah.
So much better. So we're back. First time it's been us three doing a podcast in forever. Feels like.
Yeah.
Here, we got a podcast.
An
We
album
do a
review,
podcast.
too!
We got an album review.
Let me get my notes out.
Black Country New Roads and whatever. Dude, are you serious?
Yeah, you guys gotta...
Dude. All right, we'll stall.
Yeah, stall
Go.
for me.
We'll stall. All right,
What are you
Silas,
doing?
stall. He's got to get his
Bones in
phone.
my...
Okay. All right.
Okay. Oh, wait, here are my keys.
Okay.
Sorry. I had to get my keys.
You know, just lean down like that.
Are we gonna cut this from the thing?
No. We're stalling. We're stalling.
Oh.
So how was your day, Silas?
It was good. I'm good.
Dude,
Hey,
talk up. Come on now, steroids.
Don't you fucking dare. Fucking dare. Don't you fucking start.
Steroids.
Oh, look, he's back.
Look, he's
Yeah.
back. We stalled.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, I got my notes.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we have an album review today.
This is
And-
me in grade 9. Sorry.
That's Bare Naked Ladies.
Gio chose us the song for the day.
Yeah.
Gio, would you like to say which
Album.
one? Album you chose?
We're doing Ants From Up There by Black Country New Road.
That's right.
Tell us more about the album.
It's an album. It's about an hour long.
Is it their first debut album?
Nope. It's their second album.
When was it released?
I think 2022. And they're post-rock. They're white people. They're from the UK. That's all you really need to know, to be
I like
honest.
the UK.
Yeah. They're not very. How big are they? They're like.
They're not very big.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But
So yeah. Black Country New Roads. Gio's we have to wait for his notes. Are you ready?
I don't have very many. I'm just saying.
I'll also pull up my
You have notes too?
I'm kind of like
Oh yeah. Big note. Big
depending on you two to like bring more to the review today because I don't really have much.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll get into it with the review. So I think we will start with the first song on the album,
Aptly named Intro.
Intro, which there's 10 songs by the way, so.
Yeah.
So,
Only 10.
yeah, so intro's what? What was it, like a minute long, maybe? Minute 10?
It's short.
It's purely instrumental, correct?
Purely instrumental.
Yeah.
I thought it was, like, I'm not the biggest, like, let's add instrumental versions into our albums that we sing and stuff. Never been a big fan of that. I feel like instrumental should be instrumental. Singing and stuff should be singing, but whatever.
So how do you feel about jazz? Like,
I like jazz.
there's a lot of jazz that's really instrumental.
Yeah.
And then there's also jazz that's like kind of a mix of both vocal and instrumental.
I'm not very big on the mix.
Oh, okay.
I like them one or the other.
Okay.
But, I
Nice.
mean,
I like instrumentals.
I like them too. I've never been a fan of, like, let's do an instrumental and then the rest of the album's singing.
Yeah.
So you're not a fan of?
No, I'm not a big fan. I mean, intro sounds fine. It's fine. Intro's fine. But
Okay.
there's nothing important. There's nothing about it that I really can, like, point at. It's just an intro.
Mhm.
And that's it. I mean,
What about you, Sauce?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It's an instrumental, so I wasn't expecting it the first listen through, but it pleasantly surprised me.
Okay.
anything for you?
So actually, I don't have anything for intro.
That's fine.
I mean, it's an
nothing.
intro. Like,
What's your rating?
I wouldn't rate a song. I'm not gonna rate a song.
It's just a thing.
I just like it.
Okay, that's fun.
I don't really have much for it. It's not the first song that I heard from them. The first song was, I think, Chaos Space Marine.
Nice
Which
segue.
that's a segue
Nice
to the
segue.
very next song. Good job, man.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
You
kidding.
gotta be quiet for the. I don't want to peek it.
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, what was it? Space.
Chaos
Space
Space
Marine.
Marine.
Chaos Space Marine. I'll go first. This was the first Black Country New Road song I believe I heard. There's parts of it that are catchy, but overall I didn't care for it.
Yeah, because he thinks it's just a David Bowie knockoff.
It sounds like a David Bowie
And then he
knockoff
showed
song.
me the song that he thought was like David Bowie, and I was like, no, I don't fucking hear it.
Well, I
at
think
all.
I got the wrong song, but
What song was it?
I don't remember. I'll have to show y'all.
This
later.
was surprisingly. This is also the first song I listened to.
It's almost like I showed you guys at the same time.
They were supposed to know that.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoy this one. Spoiler alert: it's in my top 3.
Oh.
It's,
Oh damn! I don't even have my top 3 ready. It's gonna be off the top.
It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
The vocals are really nice. The instruments are really nice. I really like the combination they have of like the drums and the sax.
Mm-hmm. The
I think
drums
just
are awesome.
works.
Okay. You?
Drums, sax, and the violin. When the violin comes in, dude, it's
Amazing.
awesome.
Okay.
Really good song.
Next
So
one.
the first song. Well, hold on,
You haven't even
what's
talked
that
about
name?
yours yet.
First song. I actually do have notes for Chaos Space
Oh,
Marine.
you do.
First song that I heard from the band. It's awesome. Oh shit! I already said everything.
You've already said everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never
Move
mind.
on. Next one. Let's go. Let's go.
Brett song.
Wait, you never told us what
Oh,
your
wait, no,
you
not
just said it was a
Brett's song.
David Bowie knockoff.
Yes, that's my opinion on
Concorde.
Yeah, Concorde.
How do you guys feel about Concorde?
it. This was a song that I didn't particularly care for. I
That's
thought
okay.
it was kind of just bland. I thought it was like one of their songs to just fill the album. I know that the artists don't actually think that, but like to us and the like audience, it felt like just to fill the album.
In my opinion, Concorde is the weakest on the album. If I had to choose, it's my least favorite.
Okay.
I don't agree. I think it's good, but it's on the weaker side of this album.
No, okay, well, yeah, you
Alright, so we-
kind of agree to that.
So we all just kind of, it's not really.
But it's not terrible.
For me, it's
Okay.
the worst on the album.
Mhm.
But just because it's the worst doesn't mean it's a bad song. I think it's like a 6 out of 10,
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
You got anything for it or?
No, that's
Okay.
Yeah, that
that's
was
why
it.
I was
Alright.
like,
Well-
I don't.
Next one, I don't have the list in front of me, so.
Brett's
Uh,
song is next, I believe.
Bread song.
Yes, Brett's song.
I'll go. Bread song. I didn't think I was gonna like just based on the name. I thought it was gonna be kind of,
Cheesy.
yeah, kind of cheesy. I actually ended up really liking it.
Dude, that was the song that like both of you guys hated initially.
Yeah, I actually kind of I got into it. I actually really liked it. What about you, Silas?
This is either my 4th or 5th favorite song on the album.
I thought you hated it.
No.
Yesterday you were like, oh, he
it's the
played
one I
Brett's
listen-
song as
yeah,
his least
yeah.
favorite.
Well, there's only 10 songs, so if it's 4 or 5, I mean.
True.
It's in the top half.
Okay.
Okay.
It's weird, and I haven't listened to it enough to give you a genuine opinion on it. And it's not because I haven't listened to it enough. I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times. But the thing is, it doesn't mess with me, but like it's weird the way I hear it.
Okay. Can you
And I can't
explain
have to
that? Because
keep-
that makes no sense.
I can't explain it though.
Okay.
It sounds like it's a song I would love to like,
But you can't.
but I'm just not there yet. I have to Stockholm syndrome myself into it.
Okay.
But I do think it's a decently written song. I cannot deny that.
I'm that way with Michael Jackson music. I'm supposed to like it, but I just can't get into it.
For me, Brett's song is like that one. Like it is. I know it's not super deep lyric wise or anything, but it sounds like it, right?
I get what you
And-
mean by that.
Yeah, and like also it's very bare bones kind of instrumental.
Mhm.
Like a lot of it is like super somber and like quiet, and then it like builds up to this big thing, like kind of.
Yeah. I like
the,
songs
the,
that
the,
do
The
that.
guy, like, you know, his voice is cracking and stuff, and then like it goes back down to like almost emptiness.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. That's a song when I was writing Mel that I listened to a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're doing what?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So I have a Spotify playlist of songs that I listened to a lot, and I felt like encapsulated how I was feeling while writing Mel. And Bread's song is in that playlist.
Do you want to explain what Mel is, or?
It's a song I made. That's what it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That was the worst plug I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I knew you weren't
I
plugging
give you
it.
a
No, yeah.
perfect chance.
I was just to give context. It's a song that I made.
Yeah.
And that's.
It's a pretty good song.
Thank you.
You know what else is good?
I'm not done.
Oh,
Don't segue.
I had a perfect segue too.
But like,
Try it again in a
I'm
minute.
I'm pretty sure that I've teared up to Brett's song before.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What is there a story behind Brett's song?
This is the thing with Black Country New Road or songs, like they sound deeper than they actually are, right? Like that's kind of like the thing with them. It's like this is like referencing a future song, which is that next? No, it's not. So we're not gonna say it.
Another
But
bad
I will bring it up later when I'm gonna be like, these lyrics sound super deep and sound like they're about somebody healing, but it's not.
It's not at all.
But yeah, like I really enjoyed Brett's song. Super emotional and really pretty and beautiful of a song. So it's definitely in my upper half out of the 10.
I'd be inclined to agree.
Okay.
So-
I'm in agreement. I think it's one of the better songs on the album.
Nice. All right. Next.
Hold on, let's try it. Let's see if Silas can do a
Yeah.
segue again. Try it again.
I have to come for the new one though.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys
You're a
ever-
segue guy.
You guys ever
So
heard of that
now
movie?
now I have to hunt for a segue. Speaking about hunting,
There we go.
Good Will Hunting, another really good song.
Really good movie too.
The
That's what I
Robin
was going
Williams
with
one.
The movie thing.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting, Robin Williams. Why? We gonna do this the whole time?
Yeah.
High fives.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you guys think?
I was pretty disappointed.
Really?
Really?
Bottom half song for me. I wasn't feeling it. It just didn't do anything. You know what I mean? To me.
Sure.
Like their instrumental, first of all, for most of the Black Country New Road songs, their instrumental is good. Like I think they really work hard to make sure their instrumental is good in their songs, which I think that's great, and it gives them a really distinct and it makes their music very qualitative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I like that about them. But the song itself, I didn't really do anything for me.
It used to be my least favorite on the album actually.
Mhm.
Good Will
Really?
Hunting.
Y'all both didn't really enjoy it.
Not really.
Initially, now I enjoy it. I
Would you say it's in the upper half?
yeah, I probably would say so. I do have to be in the mood to enjoy it now. To be to be quite honest.
Cameron didn't pick that up, but Silas tried to sneak another.
No, you can kind of see him
Oh, you
moving
can
his
see me, like-
arm back. But yeah, I enjoy it, and I mentioned this to you, Austin. I think when I played it to you for the first time, or maybe when you heard it for the first time, because you didn't hear it until we went to the Perry Fair. But
That was
like,
so long ago, dude.
yeah, that's how long it took you, Austin,
To do what?
to listen to the album for the first time.
Well, you know what? I was just gonna try to load up on the music right before we head to Savannah, and now that we're in Savannah, I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
beautiful Savannah
I
weather,
can smell
the beach.
the seawater. Anyway, continue.
I was like, yeah, this kind of sounds like Fleetwood Mac to me. And I'm noticing the only reason it sounds like Fleetwood Mac is because the girls' vocals come in the way they do.
On what song?
Oh yeah, I can say
That's
that.
the only
On
reason.
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah,
Good Will
Good Will
Hunting,
Hunting. Like when I heard it,
I
I
should
didn't
love this.
like.
I know.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was Fleetwood Mac until I heard the girls' vocals.
Mhm.
And I feel like if you just strip that away, then I wouldn't think, oh, this is just Fleetwood Mac. I think it'd be, oh, Black Country New Road. So.
Yeah.
I know I pointed that out to you, and you were like, "Yeah, this
Yeah, I
does sound
remember
like
that.
Fleetwood Mac." And
Yeah.
to be fair, they probably do take a lot of inspiration from people like Fleetwood Mac and David Bowie and everybody that you say
They feel like Fleetwood Mac. Like they're not, and they don't sound like Fleetwood Mac, except for that one moment. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
something about them feels like that kind of style of band.
Mhm.
And Fleetwood Mac were really good with their instrumental as well. And a lot of them, not all of it, but in a lot of the music.
let me see if I got any more notes for Good Will Hunting.
I think I know what your next album's gonna be.
Maybe.
Some foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's all the notes I have.
All right, go ahead, Si. What about you?
I liked it. I started off by saying I liked it. I like it. Like you said, we were answering Fleet. Like it was older. Like what did you call it? Rock almost.
A classic rock.
Yeah, classic rock feel almost, but with like a postmodern spin on it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's got a cleaner like sound, like a more
Yeah.
polished modern sound as opposed to like that warm fuzzy 80s or whenever classical rock was around, 60s, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's good. I really like it.
Okay. Dope.
Okay.
Next is Haldern.
Give us a segue for it, Silas.
Are we gonna do segues for everyone?
I just want to see if Silas can do it.
Dude, I can't come up with...
Give us a good segue.
Hold on. Hold on. We're going to go to Haldern.
that was not
All
bad.
right.
That was not bad, actually. That was good.
All right, go ahead.
What?
You segued into it.
Oh.
He ruined his good segue.
I enjoyed it. It's just not one of my favorites. It's one of the more average songs on the album.
I disagree with you. I thought it was really good.
I do think it's good. Like, all these songs... Spoiler alert, this is a really good album in my opinion.
Okay. I thought it was really good, and I don't think it like spoke to me. I don't think I was like, like I was feeling the song or anything. I just thought it was a good song. It was nice to listen to.
So, for me, one of the things that I really like on the entire album is like they repeatedly, like I know it doesn't add too much significance towards anything because they just kind of, hold on, I might sneeze.
And cut that out.
No, that's fine. Like they repeatedly say this line called "Ignore the hole I've dug again."
Mm-hmm.
You've probably heard it on numerous songs like Chaos Space Marine and Haldern. They probably said it on other ones that I just can't think of as of right now, but I know they say it at least on Chaos Space Marine and Haldern. Or they mention or reference digging holes. There's dogs barking off in the background right now.
I wonder if it'll pick it up.
I wonder if they're digging
possibly.
holes.
But
We should ignore them then.
Yes. Let them do
yeah. So like with Haldern, it's a long song. However, I mean most of these songs are long. However, I don't get bored of it. I really like it. The sax and the violin. Every song, the sax and the violin consistently are awesome. And I know who's the violinist for fucking Black Country New Road because I went to her concert about, like, I don't know, when it was October 18th, about a month ago.
Who was it?
Her name, I forget her last name, but I think it's Georgia Ellery. She's a part of Jockstrap. She's one half of Jockstrap, which is a band that I went to go see, or a duo that I went to their concert. And I did a review on that.
It's
not out yet.
It's either out right now
Neither
as
is
you're
this.
watching this, or it's not out right now.
Well, I was actually going to give
But-
a shout out to the drums. I really enjoyed the drums in Haldern.
Actually, I don't know the guy's name that does the drums, actually.
I just think that Black Country New Road takes real pride in the instrumental. Like, I think that comes first and foremost with their style, and I appreciate it.
You were talking about those long instrumental breaks that, like, Black Country New Road is, like, not known for, but they incorporate into a lot of their songs.
Yeah.
Where there's breaks. And there's only 2 songs I can think of where this happens to me. But then they have instrumentals like Mark's theme, which are really, really good.
Hold on. I'm not done. I wasn't done.
Dude, you're wasting his good segues.
I can't keep
I
doing
was
this.
still talking about Georgia, because she's the violinist. Like, she includes violin a lot also in her
Jockstrap.
like, jockstrap music as well. With I don't know the guy's name, but his name is Taylor. He does like most of the
I don't know the guy's name, Taylor.
EDM production on jockstrap. But like I love how they just include a violin in EDM. That's just such an abstract thing to do, but it works amazingly.
Okay.
So yeah, I love Haldern. Georgia kills it with the fucking violin.
Yep.
And I think Louis is the one who does the sax. So yeah, they're both awesome, and they both come through in Haldern, especially in the second half when it's just sax and violin, and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. So now I have to come up with another one?
Now you have to give your segue.
Okay, so I'm writing a screenplay. I'm writing a script. I actually am. It's for a class I have to do. It's for writing for media, my
Sure.
film class. And I have a mentor character written into it, and his name is Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the music from Mark's theme would really fit him quite well.
Okay. Keep going.
I like Mark's theme. It's an instrumental, right? It feels like it should be very important, but at the same time, something that you just hear and just You know, like it's not important. I really like it though. It's really good. It's probably my favorite instrumental on the album.
That's valid.
Okay.
It's good. It doesn't overstay its welcome too. It's relatively short for this album.
Well, to be fair, I think the only 2 songs that are instrumentals, meaning they have no vocals on them at all, is just intro and Mark's theme. And I would 1,000% pick Mark's theme over the intro all the time.
I think there's one coming up soon that is like largely instrumental, if I remember correctly. That it's good, but it's not.
There's
the
a lot
best.
of them that are largely
Yeah.
instrumental. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
We'll get to that later.
yeah, Mark's theme, I agree. Best instrumental. It's cool how like it only has 2 instruments. It's just the piano and then a sax, but it makes it sound so good. Like super simple. And Mark is the uncle of I think the saxophonist Louis, and because like he passed, and I'm pretty sure this is just like an ode to him essentially. At
Really?
the end, I don't know if you hear those weird noises at the end.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
That's supposedly Mark talking, or just making weird noises.
Okay.
That's so sweet.
I think Mark's theme is the best thing on this album. I know I
Wow.
attacked instrumentals. Instrumentals, but Mark's theme, it's so good.
It is awesome.
Like a single version of Mark's theme. Like I would love to see Black Country New Road come out with a whole instrumental album, and they may have. I don't know. But I think like what they did with Mark's theme, if they could do that for 10, 13 songs,
You would be down for
I'd
it?
really dig it and I'd listen to it.
That's a surprisingly nuanced take from you.
I feel like that was a shot at me.
No, it was a compliment.
And speaking of a compliment, segue that.
So now that I'm in college, I do a lot of cooking for myself, right?
Yeah.
And I was cutting onions one time, and I ended up cutting my finger.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so that was the place where I inserted the blade.
Ah.
Or you could also say the place where he inserted the blade, which is our next song.
Okay.
Not a bad one, right?
That was... You found a way.
I'm surprised.
You found a way.
I'm going to be honest, I love this song. The place where he inserted the blade is beautifully tragic.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing.
What the fuck?
What, you don't think it's...
You used to hate it.
We'll talk about...
You come around to.
Do you
like,
want me to talk about it right now?
This is because I remember, I don't know, back in the Perry Fair times, which was like a month ago, he was like, oh yeah, I fucking hate these songs, they're dog shit. Well, not really, but he was just like, nah, they don't do anything. A month later, like we haven't talked about it, we talk about it a little bit in the car, and he's like, hold on, you wait till the podcast. And so he doesn't mention his opinions on anything. And so like all of a sudden he's done a 180. He thought the place where he inserted the blade was boring.
Yeah.
He thought Brett's song was boring.
Mhm.
And now he's like, yeah, beautifully tragic.
I thought, and I'm not trying to interrupt you, Silas, but he kind of brought it over to me. I think He Inserted the Blade is the best song on the album. That's my opinion. That's a fact. I don't know if you'll argue it, but I know Silas won't argue it. It is the best. I love tragic music when they kind of, I don't want to say they hide it, but it's like,
When it's a nuanced subject to talk about.
yeah, it's like, I just really enjoy that kind of music where it's not, because you always hear about like, well, I guess because we live in Georgia, but it's like, beer, women, trucks, because I grew up all listening to country.
I like my beer and my women in
Yeah,
my truck.
and even if you get into like pop and stuff, it's about boyfriends and girlfriends and all that. I like when songs are real. Yeah. We love Taylor Swift, okay? We love her. She's our Lord and Savior. Anyway, I just think that,
I'm sorry, guys. This is just so weird for me to hear Austin support these songs. Like it sounds like you're putting on a front.
I that's what I feel like.
This is just so weird.
I know.
Because all I knew was just, oh yeah, fuck these songs, dude. They're so boring. And then just, oh man, it's so awesome.
Well, when you sit down and listen to it and you're by yourself, you really like have to listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what have you already given your opinion?
I got cut off halfway through. It's okay. I do a lot of that myself. I love this song. This song, you can probably already tell where it is in my placings, in my rankings.
Yeah.
But I have unironically listened to this song like 7 times more than the actual album itself.
Okay.
Like, every single time I'd listen to the album, I listened to this song twice.
Mm-hmm.
I love this song. I've added it to my playlist.
For me, the place where he inserted the blade, I agree with you too, and I've been advocating this since the beginning of time. I think this one just transcends to another level, and I've told Silas this since the beginning. I was like, if I had to choose one, that's just like, if I had to choose one, and this is kind of a spoiler as to my top 3, you know which one's gonna be number 1, and it's the place where he inserted the blade. Yeah, it's just awesome. It's just so good. And one of the things that I really fucking dislike is bitches on Genius changing the meaning of the song. On Genius, the Rap Genius, it was originally just for rap music, but then it changed into just lyrics in general for a bunch of songs. You can like become somebody and make an account and then like write what the lyrics are about. Years ago, when this album came out, actually, that wasn't years ago.
How
That
old
was
is this album?
2022. It was. I think it got released like early 2022, so it's almost about to be 2 years since it's been out. Like you could go on there and not very much was written, but then give it a little more time, and then there's stuff written about it. You know, a few months out. You go to this song, and they're like, yeah, it's just about the guy, or one of the people just like cooking and not knowing how to cook. And then fast forward a year later, when Black Country New Road gets a little bit bigger, they release a new album, they get new fans. I can't help but feel like there's just fans that want to make the music deeper than it really is so that they can look better. Like, oh yeah, look at me, I listen to this depressing, fucking deep lyrical stuff. No, because now you go on there, they talk about how this song is about like emotional abuse or some shit. Like, no, shut up. It's not about that. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's just, they put words and make it sound good. That's what it is.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about music, though. You can play it to a room of 10,000 people, and it'll have a different meaning to every single person.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, there is really only one meaning, which is the intended meaning of the author.
I agree with what you're saying, but I do
disagree.
think that I do think that the way they wrote the song and the words they chose for the song and everything about the song
It's up to interpretation.
I think they did kind of leave it like, hey,
It's
this
ambiguous.
is what we're talking about, but there's I think they meant the song to like, this is a simple topic, but there's something more deeper to it. Like, I think that's how they intended the song. And I think people are just actually giving it a conclusion, you know what I mean? They're actually saying what it was, when I think really they were just going, this is a simple premise that feels like there's something much deeper to it.
Yeah.
I appreciate the duality of the song, personally.
I love it.
Yeah. I think it's great.
It sounds deep, but it's not.
But it can also be interpreted as deep as well if
Yeah,
you
it
want
can.
to.
Yeah.
But when I put this on, and I have yet to put it on, and somebody, like, I've put it on before in the car with other people, and they're like, yo, this shit bumps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's about a guy cooking.
So, we're recording this podcast over Thanksgiving break, but that's close enough to Christmas. And you know what you do on Christmas?
You sing carols.
You play with snow globes.
I've never done that. Have you
Well,
ever?
I have, and that's the next song on the album is Snow Globes.
Segway, I'm trying to... Okay. Why don't you talk about it then, Segway Master?
I enjoyed this. I think this is one of those songs I talked about with the instrumentals that I think just overbear on the song itself. The lyrics, very good. I enjoyed it a lot. But the instrumental downtype, I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the instrumental downtime.
I'm in agreement with you. I think the lyrics itself is good. I just don't think it all clicks together properly.
This is definitely like, I don't know which one. It varies on the day, but it's either Concorde or Snow Globes. It's my least favorite. Some days I'm like, ooh, I kind of like Concorde today. Other days I'm like, no, I don't. So, you know, like for example, if one day I'm liking Concorde, well then Snow Globes is my least favorite. If the other day I'm not liking Concorde, then Concorde is probably my least favorite.
Yeah.
So this is in the weaker end for me. Really, there's only 2 songs that I would say like are on the weaker end, and it's Snow Globes and Concorde. So, yeah, I can understand why if you guys aren't super big fans for Snow Globe.
Yeah.
Again, like they're both good in my opinion. Like, they're not bad songs. So, but they're still the worst in the album in my opinion. So.
But still, with that being said, I still really, really like the vocals of this.
Mm-hmm.
So good vocals. Good vocals.
Alright. What was that, L?
That's
Yeah,
a
that
very
was-
short review.
That's all we
Oh,
got.
yeah, that
for
was a fast one.
That was very fast.
Alright.
You know what else is fast?
Oh, don't,
People-
no, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't make that one.
Silas.
Don't do
That's
that.
not a good segue.
Don't
You,
segue
you
that way.
you have to be fast to play basketball. And what do basketball players wear? Basketball shoes.
This is the basketball people. Yeah.
That's trying to put me down.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, basketball. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not very good. Too very long.
Too very long.
Too very much of nothing going on. Instrumental was fine,
Is it your
but
least
it doesn't
favorite
do
then?
it.
Yes.
Well, no. It's my favorite. It's my least one where they're singing, but I think intro's the worst.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't.
Wow.
It didn't. Whatever.
I like the
Yeah, but it's just that's all it is for a minute.
and
Like,
that's
come
good.
on, do something. So yeah.
Do something.
Well,
do something.
up until the drums start hitting the.
Oh yeah, I give you that.
Yeah.
There's the first. We actually listened to this in the car the other day while we were going to get lunch.
Mhm.
The first,
Like a solid minute.
7 minutes of the song is purely instrumental with like barely anything happening though.
I was gonna say the first solid minute is just like
Silence.
almost nothingness. Yeah.
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 It's like very, very subtle. Like guitar every 20 seconds probably.
One chord being like down.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I enjoy it. If I have the time to just sit down and listen to it while I'm like, I don't know, writing down notes or something, I will enjoy it.
Joe, allow me to ask: does this song have a message behind it or any
Not that I
story?
know of. Again, I didn't do too much research for this album. I've just been a avid enjoyer of this album since it basically came out, and the rest of their music as well.
I think we said this before, but this album is your favorite of 2022, correct?
2022, yeah, it is my favorite of 2022. Take that, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
Whoa.
shots fired.
Yeah, like we're gonna matter to him though.
Nah, he don't give a fuck.
He doesn't care.
But yeah,
Kendrick, I really liked To Pimp a Butterfly.
Everyone did.
for the not the Grammys.
Ooh. Wow.
Shots of Taylor Swift and white people.
Whoa, hey, not our Lord, dude. Talk about how great Taylor Swift is.
She's awesome.
Thank you.
I love that she put Travis Kelce on the map.
Thank
Anyways.
you. God, we love Taylor.
But yeah, for the longest time, I didn't like this song because I never finished it.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like it is better in the second half, like 7 minutes to 12 minutes, if you want to wait 7 minutes.
No one does.
But yeah, like once you fully listen to it, I think it's an awesome closer to the album. Like they get really energetic at the end. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like the stereotypical Mexican screams. It kind of sounds like
oh,
that.
yeah.
Towards the end.
Isn't there a name for that?
Sure. It's called the I.
Yeah.
It's called Grito.
Yeah, basically. It just means like shout or yell.
Oh god.
So
Make me
literally
wanna
what it is.
stop screaming.
But so it's just a grandiose moment and I really enjoy it. And despite it being 12 minutes long, I don't find it fatiguing. But I know I'm not a person that shares that opinion with everybody.
You're in the minority on this
These
one,
two.
kid. Yeah. That's
What is your opinion?
I think it's too long. Even though the ending is very good, I'll give it to you.
I think it's a great.
I just don't think that I should wait through 7 minutes of practical silence with the occasional meow
guitar string.
every here and there for 3 minutes of like something really good.
mm-hmm.
I say that this is on the lesser side of the album.
Your
Maybe
least favorite song.
maybe my least favorite. I have to go back and check, but as right now, from what I can think of, it is my least favorite song. But we shouldn't be talking about our least favorite songs. We should be talking about our top 3.
That was
shit,
not a
I
bad
actually got
segue.
Give me a second.
Well, we'll start with Silas then. Silas, what is your top 3? Starting with number 3.
Number 3, Good Will Hunting. I enjoyed it. Everything about it, I really enjoyed.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Chaos Space Marine. The first song I heard from them still is amazing. It's the most traditional sounding song on this album due to its length and the way it utilizes instruments and the way its vocal pattern is.
Yeah.
And my favorite, no big surprise, this is probably the same for all of us, but it is Mark's... no, I'm just kidding. The Place Where He Inserted the Blade.
Yep.
Amazing song. Dual meanings. Beautiful song. Sounds tragic. Maybe it's about him cutting his finger when he's cooking. Like me. Who knows? It's up to you to decide. But it's also up to him to decide his top 3.
You don't have to segue everything now.
You made this.
I know. Number 3, I have Bread Song. I liked
Who
it.
is Brett?
Bread
Oh.
Song.
So why was the 3, 4, 5?
I thought it was really good. I think I'm in the minority with that. I think none of y'all are gonna have it. Well, you didn't have it. I don't think you're gonna have it in the top 3. I thought Bread Song was really good. Second, Mark's theme. I really loved it. I thought it was great. And then Inserted the Blade, or where he inserted the blade. So yeah, your turn, buddy.
For me, Red Song is number 3.
Hey.
Number 2, Chaos Space Marine. Number 1, Place Where He Inserted the Blade.
Yes.
It's
Wow.
just everybody.
I think
Everybody put it.
I think
number
this is the
one.
first time we've all 3 had a song that's our favorite of the album.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We've had songs that are in the top 3 that are the
Yeah.
same.
We've had similar ones in the top 3, but I don't think we have had like.
I mean, you
everybody
had,
gets
like-
the best one. Everybody agrees unanimously.
Me and Gio had like our top 2's the same.
Yeah.
Because they're both baller.
So.
And you know what else is baller?
What?
Next week's album.
I wasn't expecting that. That was good. What is that? Well, not next week. Maybe like next month.
Next month.
It might be. Never mind.
Might be a while.
Might be.
You better listen to this one time, boy.
Whoa, wait now.
Boy.
What you got? What you got for us?
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't have one, but
No, I do have one.
Wait,
And-
can I say something?
Yeah.
I was in the car with you, and we were talking about albums, and you went, "Oh, I don't have an album for when we do the podcast," and I was like, "Okay," and I said something, and then you went, "Oh, I got one," and so
Yeah.
it literally got one in like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'd been debating this one for a while. I first heard this song over this album over the summer. It was referred to me by a friend. I worked at a summer camp, and every night we would like have like an hour to ourselves after we put the campers to bed. And my nighttime consisted of getting a little bag of snack popcorn,
Yeah.
a bubbly. I tried a new flavor every week, and listening to the album "When We Were Friends" by the Backseat Lovers, which is Next Review's album. It's about 37 minutes long.
wow, that's short.
About
Guys, we
6,
should
7, 8 songs
should
maybe.
have been for this car because it's for the car.
Oh.
Wasted it.
We'll do it in the woods or something like that.
Okay.
All right.
Who's the Backseat Lovers, by the way? I haven't heard of that.
The
Give
Backseat
a little
Lovers is
detail.
I guess you call them indie band. I'm pretty sure When We Were Friends is one of their first albums, if not their first album, not considering EPs.
Mhm.
And it's just one that I hold, like, I would say kind of close to me. I have a lot of good memories associated with it.
Okay.
That was a lot of good memories.
I guess so.
Like really fast made.
All right, and
Summer does crazy things to
A
you.
few months ago.
all right. So now I think we'll finish it off with the rating, and then we'll get out of here. Silas,
shit, I
what do
forgot
you
about
rate
ratings.
Black Country New Road? Ants. What is it? Ants from.
Ants from up there.
Ants from up there, Black Country New Roads. Wait, should I go first?
Sure.
I asked you to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I rate Ants From Up There by Black Country New Roads 7 out of 10. I will definitely be coming back to re-listen to this song. I'm gonna listen to Place Where He Inserted the Blade on the way home, and I just think it's a wonderful song. Austin? All right,
No way
wonderful
you rate it
album.
Higher than him.
I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10.
What the?
Whoa!
What?
There were some songs I really liked. There were a couple that were mid, and then there were a couple I really hated. So that gives me a 5 out of 10.
Austin, you were so positive in your review.
This is
and
the
then-
most positive you've been.
This is the by far the most positive album you've been on. You're like
Well, other than Bare Naked
5 out of
Ladies.
10.
Well, and Bare Naked Ladies. I love
No,
Bare
you
Naked.
weren't even that enthusiastic for Bare Naked Ladies.
No, you were not. I felt like I was liking it more than you.
Well, sorry.
You
5
are
out of
so
10.
inconsistent.
What do you mean?
I
5
just
out of
can't
10.
like. Oh yeah. Oh, awesome song, man. Awesome song.
I said that
Truly
about like
tragic.
2 songs.
And
I
then-
said that about one
and
song.
then just 5 out of 10.
I only.
Is I.
I liked literally 3 sons.
This guy.
That was it.
This guy with his ratings rates One Piece 6 out of 10 live action, and then rates Death Note 6 out of 10. This fucking guy. He'll choose the best things ever and then just like rate them shit because he just wants to.
No, I don't.
He wants to be a hipster.
Oh,
Yeah, he wants to.
Speaking about hipsters,
it's an acquired taste.
Gio, what's your rating for the album?
9 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. I mean, what do you expect when it's my favorite album of 2022?
sure.
That's true.
Kendrick didn't even get a 9 out of 10.
I don't think he did. No.
What about the paper? No, this is for a different time.
Come on.
It's for a different time, a different era, even.
Maybe a different podcast.
Maybe
Yeah,
a different
true, maybe
podcast.
Maybe one day, but this guy's gonna be like 5 out of 10.
I like
You know what else is gonna be 5 out of 10?
What is?
It's gonna be 5 months till our next podcast. We'll see you later.